All right, finding ourselves seated in the center of our chair towards the front so that our feet can be flat on the floor. And then making sure that we're not using the back of the chair yet unless you have to, unless that is something that you need. If you need support of the chair, then feel free to use that. Otherwise, let's stay away from it so that we can start to engage the core. So sitting ourselves up nice and tall, let's go ahead and begin to roll those shoulders back. So rolling that out. And roll that forward. And roll it back. And roll that forward. And let's shrug the shoulders up to the ears. And then release that down. And then shrug that up. And release that down. Good, shrug it up again. Hold this shrug. Go ahead and then release your right shoulder. And then release that left shoulder. Oh, that takes some brain work. Let's do that again. Shrug that up again. And now we're going to release the left shoulder and then release that right shoulder. Good. Let's go ahead and drop that chin down towards the chest. And then lift our eyes to the sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. Bring that head back to center. Let's look to the right. And then to the left. And to the right again. And to the left. Head back to neutral. Drop that right ear towards that right shoulder. If you want to release that left arm, you can. That might get a nice release in your neck and shoulder area. Lift that head center and drop the left ear towards the left shoulder and release that. I'm hoping that maybe doing some of this yoga, maybe some inversion later on, will pop my ears. Bring that head back to center. Drop that chin to chest and right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest and left ear to left shoulder. And taking that from side to side. Just nice half neck circles here from side to side. Go ahead and drop that chin back to chest. Lift that head up to center, roll our shoulders back and roll that forward. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up. So nice sun breath. And exhale it out. And again, inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. And inhale and sweep this up. Hold our arms up. You can exhale while we've got those arms lifted. So we've got those arms lifted up. Let's go ahead and drop our right arm down and then reach over with that left. So taking that to the side, lengthening. And then inhale and lift and release that arm and reach. And inhale and lift. Let's take our left arm to our right thigh. Right hand, you can grab the back of your chair or you can have your hand on the seat of the chair and just a little bit of a spinal twist here, just a tiny twist. And then lift this up. And then let's take it to the other side, just a tiny twist on this side too. Then we're going to add in our big twist in just a minute. Just breathing in this nice twist. Good, lifting those arms up. Hold those arms up. Let's take our legs over to the right. Take our hands and let's grab the top of that chair. Oh, and get that nice spinal twist using the leverage of the back of the chair and your grip of your hands on the back of the chair as leverage to help twist that, to twist as deep as you would like in this. And breathe it here, inhaling it and exhaling it. And inhaling it again. And exhaling it. So let's lift those arms up, reach up through this, take our legs to the front, and then take this to the side. Take those hands and they go to the back of the chair and twisting on this side, using that twist, and breathe it deeply. And exhale it out. And again, inhale it deep. And exhale it out. And one more time, inhale it deep. And exhale it out. Good, let's let those arms center or up. Take our legs center. Good, and then release those arms. Roll those shoulders and roll that forward. Let's do that breath again. This time we're going to open our chest and shoulders. So let's inhale and sweep this up. As we exhale, let's either clasp our hands behind us or hold the back of your chair, whatever feels best for you. Or you can even use your strap or a towel if you can't grab your hands or if you can't hold the back of the chair. So just opening that chest, stretching through those shoulders, sitting it up nice and tall. Let's look to the right and look to the left. Bring that back to center. Bend at our elbows, hands over to right waist. Squeeze that elbow back. And then go ahead and switch sides. Squeeze that elbow back. And then release that, shake that out. Good. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. And inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. Good. Let's do our seated sun salutations. So grabbing your blocks, if you are using blocks, placing them where you want them. Feet are nice and flat onto the floor. Let's go ahead and inhale and sweep our arms up nice and big. And exhale, dive it down and over. Hands go right to those blocks. Let's inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, release that. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Holding this right here. Let's go ahead and press our right hand into our block and twist open to the left side, lifting up that left arm. And then release that and relax. Good. Inhale and lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through those arms, lengthen through that spine again. Let's press that right hand back into that block and twist it open again on the left side. And breathe. And then release this and relax this. Hold this right here. I'll be right back. Okay. And go ahead and lengthen through that spine and then release that. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. And exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Let's hold this here. Go ahead and take that left hand, press that into block and twist this up and breathe. And then release that. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Good. Go ahead and press that left hand back into that block again and twist open with the right and breathe. And then release that. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our palms together. And let's exhale our hands to heart. Sit ourselves up super tall. So lengthen, lengthen, lengthen up through that spine. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Let's inhale it here. And let's exhale. Let's hinge it to the left. So try and get our right elbow, right tricep to that left thigh. Twisting seated spinal twist, pressing our hands together and breathe. And bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale our hands to heart. And again, sit it up nice and tall. Inhale deeply. As we exhale, let's go ahead and hinge and twist. Oh, this side is nice. And breathe. Oh, that feels very good. Remembering to use that inhale and exhale. Inhale as deeply as you can, especially if you're like me, if you got really tight, that inhalation can really help expand and release that uncomfortable tightness. Good, bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale and release. Inhale, sweep this up. And then release our arms to our sides. Good, let's go ahead and get our legs. So not gonna sit against the back of the chair yet. Still gonna make our core work. So let's go ahead and lengthen through our legs, flex through our feet, lift up through our arms so we find ourselves in our nice staff pose. So we've got ourselves in this strong and difficult staff pose. Let's breathe it 3 times here. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And again, inhale deep and exhale it out. And one more time, inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And you can release your arms. You can hold on to that chair, hands to thighs, whatever works for you. Still sitting up tall. And let's do hamstring curl and leg extension. So curl this back and extend. There's 8. Curl this back and extend. There's 7. Curl this back and extend. There's 6. Curling this back and extend. There's 5 and curl and extend. There's 4. Curl it in and extend. There's 3. Curl this in and extend. There's 2. Curl this in and extend. Good. Go ahead and point those toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes and flex the feet. And then release that. Good. Shake that out. Very nice. Now you can sit up against the back of the chair, and let's go ahead and bring our right leg in. Kind of a half jackknife right here. Give that a nice big hug. Oh, wrap that left arm around, and let's twist that. And then twist that towards the inside. So twisting to the other side, the other way. And bring that back to the center. Let's take that ankle, right ankle to that left thigh and sit that up. And actually go ahead and find out where your hinge is gonna go today. So going right before those shoulders start to round. So hinging that forward. It might be tight, and that's okay. We're gonna use our breath to help open everything up. So let's go ahead and sit it up tall against the back of the chair. Inhale it deeply. As we exhale, let's hinge this forward. Inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. Inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. Very good. And you can hold that there if that feels okay for you. Wow. Good. Let's go ahead and take this into half shoelace. So let's take that heel to the corner, left corner of the chair. Let's wrap the arm around and twist. And then twist that towards the inside. And let's bring us back to center. And we'll go into eagle legs. So you can go ahead and give that cross, scoot yourself forward. And if you want to wrap, you can wrap that foot around, or you can have the toe glued. And let's go ahead and take our arms out to our sides. Yeah. And we've got our right leg over our left leg. So let's take our right arm over our left arm. And we'll just wrap or reach our fingers for our spine, trying to center our weight. I just caught myself because I was shifted over to one side. So trying to center that weight, try and make sure that you're centered. And then if you want to, you can backs of the hands together, or you can wrap those hands so that you've got eagle arms, eagle legs right here. Let's breathe it for 3 times. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And again, inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And one more time, inhale it deeply and exhale it out. Go and uncross the arms, and you can uncross those legs. Good. And shake that out. So we moved ourselves away from the back of the chair. We're going to stay away because we're going to go into staff pose again. So let's lengthen up through our legs again, lengthen up through our arms again, and we've got 3 breaths here. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And again, inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And one more time, inhale it deeply and exhale it out. Good, release those arms. And let's do hamstring curl and leg extension. There's 8, curl it in and extend. There's 7, curl it in and extend. There's 6, curl this in and extend. There's 5, curl this in and extend. There's 4, curl this in and extend. There's 3, curl this in and extend. There's 2, curl this in and extend. Good. There's 1. Nice. Go ahead and point those toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes. And flex the feet. And release. Good. Shake that out. And now you can sit up against the back of the chair. You can bring that leg in. Give that leg a nice big hug. Hug, hug. And let's wrap that right arm and twist that. Oh, twisting to the left. And then go and twist that towards the inside. And bring that back to center. And let's take it to our piriformis or figure 4 or hip flexor stretch. So left ankle is going to go onto that right thigh. Sit that up tall and begin to hinge this forward, finding that hinge before those shoulders start to round. So finding that hinge leading with that chest. And then let's sit this up against the back of the chair and add in that breath. So let's inhale it deeply here. And exhale, hinge it forward. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. 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 Oh, and you can hold that hinge. Very good. And let's go ahead and go into half shoelace. So let's take that heel to the corner. Wrap that arm around again. And then get a deeper stretch right here for that hip and glute. And breathe. And then turn it towards the inside or towards the right. And bring that back to center. And let's go ahead and go into eagle. So scoot ourselves forward and you can glue the foot to the leg or you can wrap. And center the glutes right there. So center that body. Got that nice wrap. Let's take our arms up, left arm over right this time. And reach our fingers, and then you can take backs of the hands or you can wrap the arms. And we've got 3 breaths in our tree. Our eagle. Very similar to tree kind of, but eagle. Inhale it deeply. And exhale. And inhale it deeply. And exhale. And inhale it deeply. And exhale. Good. Open those arms and then release that and release those legs. Good. Shake that out. Very nice. Let's take ourselves over to the left side of the chair. Let's take that right or left leg behind us and we'll go into our supported crescent. So we've got that front knee 90-degree angle right here. Got our back leg behind us, heel is lifted, and let's reach up through our arms. Oh, so good. Supported crescent. You can even get a back bend here if you like, because you've got the support of the chair. Remembering to breathe through this. Let's go ahead and drop that right arm and reach over and breathe. I've got a lot of yawns today. And I just can't, I think that's number 5 so far. Let's go ahead and twist that. Wow. It's because I took some sinus stuff last night and it didn't help me sleep well. So I think I'm tired. Good, bring this back to center. Let's bring that right leg up onto the seat of the chair. And let's take our left leg off to the side. So now we're more centered. Let's lengthen up through our arms. Good. Go ahead and drop that right arm again. Reach over. And this time you might feel that stretch a little bit more in the side rather than in the front, like we felt it with when the crescent, the supported crescent. Let's go ahead and windmill this arm down and reach that over. And then release that, and we'll take this into our pigeon. So supported pigeon. Got our leg behind us, heel is lifted just like we had it lifted in our crescent. Let's reach up through here. Love this supported pigeon. And then let's go ahead and forward fold it. So you can either be on your hands, you can be on your elbows, or you can be folded all the way forward. You can use the support of the block, or you don't have to. If you don't need support, then feel free to fold all the way over. You can have your hands on the floor. You can let your arms dangle, however it feels best for you. But remembering that back leg does not fall asleep here. That back leg is still active. It's real easy to think about just letting that knee bend and letting it forget that it's there, but really keep that supported to keep that active. And then let's lengthen back up through this, reach. And then release that. Good, let's take it into our warriors. So let's take that right leg off to the side, left leg stays behind us still. So we've got that nice 90-degree out on the side and the front. So just like if we were doing our warrior 3 or warrior 2, proud warrior without the chair. How our legs would look. Relax that face, use that breath. Nice warrior 2 right here, proud warrior. Let's drop our back arm, take our palm up, and peaceful warrior, reach through that. And from here, let's take it to side angle. Just taking that arm right to that thigh, other arm over. Let that bicep rest right on the side, the temple. And then bring ourselves up. Good, and then release that. Very nice. Let's take ourselves to the other side. So let's bring our left leg over to the right side of the chair. Take our right leg behind us. Keep our heel lifted. So we are in that nice supported crescent. And breathe. Lengthening up through this. Maybe getting that slight back bend here. Strong back leg. Let's go ahead and drop that left arm and reach this over. And then go ahead and twist that to the side. And bring that back to center. Good. Let's take that leg up. So left leg, give the left leg the chair, take the right leg off to the side. And let's lengthen here through the center here. Oh, feels good. Reach up through that. And let's go ahead and drop that left hand again and reach over. And this time getting that bigger stretch on the side. And then let's windmill the arm and reach this over. And then release that. Let's take it into that pigeon. So turning ourselves back, heel is lifted, leg is lengthened. Reach up through those arms, get a nice reach, slide back bend. And let's go ahead and take this into forward fold. So either on those hands, on those elbows, or folded it all way forward. Ah, yes, I feel it on the side. Remembering to keep that back leg active. And then lengthen up through this, reach up through those arms. And then release that. Good. And let's go ahead and take that leg off to the side. So left leg to the side, finding our warrior two legs here. Relax that face, release that jaw. Strong body, strong arms, strong legs. Go ahead and drop that back arm. Take our palm up, peaceful warrior, and reach. And from here, take this into side angle. Take that arm over and reach. And bring that back up, proud warrior, relax the face. And release that. Good. Let's keep our legs wide so that we can keep opening those hips. Take our blocks to the inside. Or if you're not using blocks, you can have your hand on your shin or foot. Put our right hand on that block and let's go ahead and twist this open. And breathe. And then switch, take it to the left and twist that open. And release. Good. Bring those legs together, those blocks off to the side. Scoot ourselves forward and actually go ahead and take your blocks out in front of you. Because we're going to go into standing forward fold. So let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Hands can be on blocks or on floor. And we're going to lift our glutes up off of our chair. So let's go ahead and lift those glutes up off the chair in our first standing forward fold. So standing, pressing our feet into the floor, relaxing that head and neck. Let's inhale into a tabletop. So nice flat back. And then exhale and release. Take a seat in the chair. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through our legs. So we're in a standing forward fold, lifting our glutes up off the chair. And you can exhale while we're in this forward fold. Good, go ahead and take a seat. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Relax it right here. Go ahead and take a stand, glutes off the chair. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale and release. Take a seat. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Lift our glutes up off the floor or off the chair, off the seat. Good, nice standing forward fold. Inhale and lengthen through our spine. Exhale and release. Take a seat. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Take our glutes up off the chair, standing forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Take a seat. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Lift our glutes up off the chair. And we're going to stay in our forward fold. So we're going to stay on our feet now until we go onto the floor. We've got our feet. Let's go ahead and inhale, lengthen through the spine, nice flat back. And then exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up big. And then release our arms to our sides. Good. Let's go ahead and take this into a modified downward facing dog so that we can stretch through our shoulders, through our armpits, through our chest. Let's go ahead and take those hands onto the back of the chair, walk our feet back, nice flat back, nice tabletop. And then once we're in that tabletop, we can allow ourselves to kind of that cat and cow. We can allow ourselves to cow, to drop that belly, drop that chest, and then allow that head and neck to fall in between those arms and shoulders. Oh. And breathe this here. Good stretch all over. So getting that good stretch in the backs of the legs, good stretch in the back and spine, good stretch in the chest, shoulders, arms, back. Good. And then let's go and roll that up. And earlier I mistaken the eagle for a tree, but we're going to practice tree. So let's go ahead and practice our tree pose. Let's find ourselves forward. You can go away from your chair or you can use your chair as support. It's up to you. We're going to press our left foot into the floor. So finding this is your first modification, opening it up, moving that foot up or up. So wherever it is on the other side too, because you want to make sure that you're doing the same thing on both sides. So if on your other side, if you can go to about right here, your calf level, then practice that on this side until that other side can get higher to where this side goes. Then, but make sure that you're doing the same thing on each side. So let's press through our left foot, pop or open, and finding our tree pose. And feel free to use support of that chair. That's why we've got that chair today. Using that breath. And I've got the slippery tights on today, so you might have that same problem. Good, let's go ahead and release the legs, shake that out. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Nice forward fold. Oh. And then go ahead and roll this up one vertebrae at a time. Roll our shoulders back and let's take it to the other side. Remembering that whatever we did on that other side, we want to do the same thing on this side. So trying to keep it at that same height. We want that nice balance. It helps to prevent injury. Keeping that strong, balanced body, and breathe it here. And go ahead and release that. You can shake that. Sweep our arms up. And let's dive it down and over. A nice forward fold again. And roll that up. And roll our shoulders back. And we'll take ourselves onto our backs for our supported shoulder stand. And then we'll go into final relaxation. So grab whatever you need for final relaxation. If you use a pillow, regular pillow, eye pillow, blankets, whatever you need. And then you'll need a block or stiff pillows for support for our shoulder stand. So let's go ahead and take ourselves down onto the floor, scoot close to that chair. Let's take our legs up onto the chair. Let's get ourselves close. Good. And then take that block or stiff pillows and let's place that underneath the sacrum for support as we go into our supported shoulder stand. So our supported inversion where our legs are going to be above our heart. And there goes another yawn. Maybe that's 6 or 7. Let's go ahead and lift those legs up and enjoy this inversion. You can point flex those feet. You can rotate those ankles. Whatever feels best for you here in this pose. And go ahead and release one leg and release the other. Relax that here for a few moments. Actually, let's take our right ankle to our left thigh and go ahead and press that inner right thigh away. Can't get enough of that. The piriformis stretch, the glute, inner outer thigh hip stretch. Good, release that and let's switch sides. Left ankle to right thigh and go ahead and press that away as well. Oh. And then release. Good. Let's take both our legs back up into that inversion. You can point and flex those toes again. You can rotate the ankles, whatever feels best for you, whatever works for you. And then release and release. Good. And you can take that block out from underneath your back, but push that away. Let's move ourselves back and go ahead and reach behind your right thigh, pull that into your chest. So this is just like when we're sitting in the chair and we pull in our leg in and give it a hug, but we're holding onto the back of our leg now instead of the front part of it, but pulling that in. Go ahead and take our right ankle to our left thigh again. So we're back into that figure 4, that piriformis, and let's reach behind that left thigh and pull the leg towards you. And breathe that. And then release that and release that right leg. Reach behind that left leg. Pull that in, give that a big hug towards you. And then take that ankle to thigh and let's reach behind right thigh, pull that in. And release that and release that leg. Good. And let's go ahead. And actually, because we're already down here, let's do a little bit of bridge. We can always do bridge. Bridge is always good. Strengthening that back, always very important. So let's line our feet with our knees with our hips. And let's go ahead and lift our pelvis up towards the sky. Oh, bridge is always good, especially that good hip flexor and thigh stretch right here as we come up into bridge. So lifting this up, and then let's slowly lower this down. So we'll do some lifts and lowers. Let's do 8 of them. So let's go ahead and lift it up and lower, and lift this up. There's 7 and lower. Let's lift that pelvis up and lower. There's 6. Lift that up and lower. There's 5. Lift that up and lower. There's 4. Lift that up and lower. There's 3. Lift that up and lower. There's 2. Lift that up and lower. There's 1. Let's go ahead and lift this one up, and let's hold this here. Lifting and holding and breathe. And slowly go ahead and lower that pelvis down towards the floor. And then let's reach behind both those knees, pull that in, and rock that from side to side. Release that one back. Very good. And then release that. And let's lengthen through our legs towards one end of the room. Reach through our arms, fingers towards the other end, and we'll move into that final relaxation. So grab whatever you need for that. If you need pillows, blankets, if it's cold and you need to use blankets or something, or put some socks on, whatever you need, or that eye pillow over your eyes, over your face. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening through this, adding an inch or 2 to your height. That low back is maybe lifted up off of the ground. Maybe your rib cage is lifted. And I think that was yawn number 8. Reach through that. Inhale deeply here. And with an exhale, allow yourself to sink and settle. Let those feet fall open. Arms are open to the side. And allowing ourselves a few moments here to quiet everything, to slow everything down, to slow the breath down. To maybe make that breath even deeper, bigger, deep into the belly. Still relaxing. Let's bend our knees, tuck our tailbone under, maybe allowing that low back to press into the floor. And let's drop our knees over to your most comfortable side. Take yourself on your side for a breath or two here. And then let's slowly begin to press ourselves up, bringing ourselves up into a seated pose that feels strong and supportive for you. Sitting that up tall, lengthening through our spine. And let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer and exhale. Eyes following our fingers, take our chin to chest. Lifting that head center, take fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Bring our fingers to our lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. Bring our hands to our hearts. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling it deeply. And exhale. One more deep breath here. Big cleansing inhale. And a big cleansing exhale. And have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you next time.